This is a message for empaths. You do not love the narcissist. You do not love the narcissist. I've heard people say, well, I'm still in love. You're in love with the narcissist? No, you're not in love with the narcissist. If someone came up to you on the street and hit you in the head with a bat, would you love that person? First off, you'd be incapacitated, which narcissists tend to make people incapacitated. So you might deceive yourself into thinking you love the narcissist, but you do not love the narcissist. And secondly, if a person walks up to you and hits you in the head with a bat, does that person love you? Is that a loving behavior to do, to harm and hurt someone? No, it isn't. Now, I understand there's trauma bonding, there's Stockholm syndrome, there's chaos to where the narc may have made you lose your job, may have taken control of your finances, may have, so it puts you in a situation where it's hard to leave. Does that mean, even if you're stuck in a situation, does that mean you love the narcissist? Are those loving behaviors from the narcissist to make someone lose their job, to create chaos in a person's life to the degree to that they cannot even function properly? Is that love? So how can you say that you love the narcissist? People fall in love with people based on the way they treat them. Because they treat them so well, you become kind of mesmerized by the person. I understand there's love bombing, but love bombing is a ruse to suck you in. It's not real. It's like an actor in a play. So none of that was real. So once you figure that out, how could you say you love a narcissist? You do not love a narcissist. You need to retrain your brain. That is not love. You do not love a narcissist. It's impossible to love a narcissist because none of their behavior is pleasant or courteous or loving or caring or compassionate. You cannot love someone that operates and treats you this way. You have to completely shift your thinking. You have to, saying you're in love with a narcissist is kind of, that's co-signing their evil behavior. That is saying, I mean, you love when someone mistreats you. I understand that abuse can do that to someone. It can confuse you to the point you don't know left and right. You don't know up from down. You don't know whether you're coming or going. You're just so traumatized. I understand that, but you have to retrain your brain. Mistreating a person is not love. What happens is people become so comfortable in the situation that this becomes their new normal. The abuse becomes the new normal. And you have to find another new normal outside of that new normal and get out of there. The only normal you want in your life is people treating you with respect, with honor, with dignity, with compassion, with care. That is the only energy that you allow into your life. By saying you love the narcissist, that's like saying you love to be mistreated. Why would you say that? I think that people become so afraid and they're so beaten down. I understand that, but you have to fight through it to get out of there. The longer you're around the narcissist, the more damage they can do to you. So every additional day that you stay around them, that's almost like adding on to your healing time, because every additional day you stay around the abuser is an additional day it's going to take you to heal from the abuser. Because they say it takes twice the amount of time that the relationship lasted to heal. So if the relationship was 10 years, it takes 5 years to heal. It takes about half the time. But I would say with narcissistic abuse, it may even be a different formula, because I would say it would take longer because it's so particularly egregious and just sinister. It's just so insidious that I would say it probably takes longer than the normal formula of abuse victims. Well, actually, that's just for a regular relationship. Let's say you were in a 10-year relationship and it's going good, and it fizzles out. They say it takes half the time of the relationship. So if it were 10 years, it would take 5 years to heal or something like that. So, but this type of abuse is so kind of evil and disgusting that I just think it would take a lot longer to heal. So the longer you're around this person, the worse off you're going to be and the more damage that is going to be done. So making excuses such as I love the narcissist, you do not love the narcissist. You absolutely do not. And this goes into where Vaknin said that victims deceive themselves. That is a deception of you're deceiving yourself. You're making excuses for a reason why you should stay around the narcissist. That makes no sense whatsoever. It makes absolutely no sense. I think what happens is people they're afraid of anything that's uncomfortable. And it's a lot of work and effort to get out of there, to get away from the narcissist. So people just settle for what is comfortable at the time. And that is, think of what's happening. You're settling for abuse because the abuse has become so comfortable to you and normal that you would not even want to put in the effort to better your life and face something that could be uncomfortable, such as leaving or, putting the work in to get away from the narcissist. That's like completely giving up on yourself, and that's giving into the narcissist and saying, well, you won, you destroyed me, my life is over, I might as well just throw in the towel and give up. Never ever in your life let anyone have power over you or make you give up on your own life.